Hello guys, NautoAce here, and I want to give my thoughts on the PlayStation Showcase of 2021 that happened in September. So, as always, I'm gonna do the style that I've been doing since in the past, which is I'm going to give my thoughts on the games that they showcase that I am interested in. So with that said, here we go. So first, of course, no surprise with the showcase, they showed a bad man, a very, very bad man. Yes, Jim Ryan introducing the games to come. Yeah, he's a very bad man. And of course, somewhere in the middle of the showcase, Herman Heltz also making an appearance, just kind of introducing more games. So I just wanna get it out there, because I'm not a fan of Jim Ryan because he's a bad man, a very, very bad man. So with that said, what are the games that I am interested in? They showcase, and most of them, heck, probably all of them, are going to be PlayStation 5. So the first one they showed was Star Wars Knight of the Old Republic Remake. So I noticed on the trailer they showed the people behind it, the remake, and it also says PlayStation. And I'm like, oh my god, is this gonna be like a PlayStation exclusive? That's gonna be awesome. But then it was revealed that it is a time exclusive, and I think this one is a PlayStation 5. I mean, if it's gonna come out like somewhere in 2022 to 2023, I think by then all this quote-unquote smart delivery or dual entitlement is probably gonna go away. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, so as of right now, I saw this in the internet. Jeff Grubb basically said that it is a time exclusive. Kind of surprising, really, but it is what it is. So the next one, I'm not really so much interested of the game. However, I did play the original 360 version, and that is Alan Wake Remastered. So finally, now it's multi-platform. It's going to be on the PC. It's going to be on the Xbox Series X. It's also going to be the PlayStation, and I think to some extent also it's going to be on the older generation one, PS4, Xbox One. I think so. But I mean, if you're just going to remaster an old game that's from the 360, so I mean, kind of makes sense. And of course, no Switch. It's probably going to be a cloud version, kind of like Control. So again, if you're a fan of Remedy, if you're a fan of their games, then here it is. I did play it. It's not that bad, but it's not really my cup of tea. Of course, you play the DLC, kind of get more of the story. I played one of the DLC because it came with the game. And of course, if you have Control, one of the DLC there is, it's all about Alan Wake, kind of give you a backstory. Like I said, I played that game as well as Control, and it is what it is. It's not that bad, but it's also not my cup of tea. But, spoiler on my third channel, the extended channel, there will be a showcase about Control. Okay, so moving from that one. Okay, so I did enjoy playing this game in the PS3, and that is Grand Theft Auto 5. It's going to be in the PS5 in March of 2022. Yeah, another Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know if it's going to be the same equivalent to Skyrim, because if you heard that story also, Skyrim's going to be on the current console, even on the PlayStation, so it's not even exclusive for the Series X. But my gosh, how many times you're going to play this game? I mean, granted, Rockstar did say that they would want to do work on Grand Theft Auto 6, but of course, multiple situations kind of stop them. Of course, one is there's no PS5 or Series X to get easily. Second is of the cultures, what's happening in real life, I know. So we'll wait and see if they're gonna do Grand Theft Auto 6, probably 2024, 2025. That's just my guess. So the next one that I was interested in, I'm surprised that Insomniac's doing this, and that is Wolverine. So first they're doing Spider-Man, now they're doing Wolverine. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna be like Spider-Man, an open world, but with Wolverine. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're able to climb wall with his claw. And by the trailer, it looks like it's gonna be old Logan. I don't know, but they only showed Logan with the adamantium claw. So we'll see what happened there. So another one they showed is, I already played this game, are the Uncharted trilogy, Uncharted 4, and The Lost Legacy will be on the PS5 as well on PC. Again, great game, played it, not a dog good game. And again, I want to emphasize about The Last of Us 2. The game, from what I understand, is good. The graphic is good. The mechanics, I heard it's okay. The model character, good. Music, good. The problem a lot of people really have is the story, because they kind of feel it's political. Again, it's a potato story, but the bottom line is Naughty Dog, they're not that bad. Neil Druckmann, okay, that's a different story though. But of course, like I said, with the Uncharted series, they're actually fun. I played them in the PS3, and thanks to Sony's stay-in-home program, I got it for free for the PS4. But of course, I'm not going to be like playing it again. I mean, unless it's a game that I really, really like. Chance of me playing the game, probably, I mean, granted, some I did. Wind Waker, play that one. Twilight Princess, and of course, Skyward Sword. And of course, Neptunia game, but that's again, it's my personal favorite games. Different with Uncharted, not too personal there. But at least for people who missed the PS3 or a PS4 and they decide to get a PS5, there's a chance. Or if you have a high-end PC, that's always been the key. A high-end PC, there you go there. And then coming to a close, they closed it with good games. Definitely some good games that I am interested in. First, Spider-Man 2. Yeah, the sequel to the Insomniac Spider-Man, great game. You kind of see my showcase on my main channel as well as my extended channel. It is a good game. So finally, they are going to do a true sequel, and it's going to feature Venom. So that's going to be a key character there, Venom, and it's going to come out in 2023. Kind of makes sense since they're also doing Wolverine in 2022. And then they close it with a gameplay trailer of God of War Ragnarok. So it is kind of same as the first one, the PS4 one, but much better. Like always, if it's not broken, why fix it? So they show some new characters. One of them is Tyr. I guess you know your Norse god mythology. That's what it is. Of course, Thor's gonna be there, and they even mentioned that famous actors gonna voice some of them. So okay, we'll just have to wait and see. That's also going to come out in 2022. And that one is going to be, well, I guess paid smart delivery to some extent, because the very bad man Jim Ryan did state that God of War Ragnarok as well as Gran Turismo 7, which I don't really care about it. So a lot of people do, not for me personally, will have smart delivery, but you gotta pay $10. So I'm probably going to give my thoughts on that different video, but I mean, it is what it is. Probably there was more than BCI. As well, of course, you know, Horizon and Forbidden West. I think they did showcase it before, and then they did mention that, yeah, it's also going to be in 2022. A lot of people speculated it was going to be 2021, but yeah. So a lot of this game they showcase to some extent, especially the Sony one, are 2022. Whether you like it or not, it kind of makes sense, because 2021, even so, it's in the point of recovery. A lot of people are recovering. A lot of the businesses sort of recovering. Still not there yet, sadly, but the pandemic, it's starting to slow down bit by bit. So it's not yet there. I know people still have to work at home, etc., etc., etc. There's a story there. Not trying to be political, but you get the idea. So it kind of makes sense that by 2022, hopefully, it's going to go back to normal. And we'll just have to wait and see that. But overall, Sony games, the Sony PlayStation Showcase, it's actually good. Yes, I do have a problem with PlayStation, with Jim Ryan, in the business level because of their decision. When it comes to the games, they're awesome, and they kind of show games that why people want to get a PS5. Granted, for me personally, I did not see, maybe one or two games are Japanese games, but mostly all Western IP. I was hoping Final Fantasy 16, you know, but like I said, they do games, they do them good, but when it comes to their business and their policies, that's a different story. So that's my thoughts on the PlayStation Showcase of 2021. Not a bad showcase, but there are some games that missing that I would prefer. Like I said, Final Fantasy 16, any Japanese game wasn't there. So with that, I'll see you guys later.